I am going to talk about something that is going on that is quite suspicious. You did hear me out there, doesn't it? Acquisitions were made by Robinhood. Indeed, Batman may be seen purchasing a little stamp. Okay, make sure you don't forget that Ripple just recently purchased. It was at that time that we noticed a considerable amount of XRP moving in this manner. They received a few Bitstamps, but Robinhood purchased them along with a cash transaction. We will be going in that direction. The price of XRP is going to be the topic of discussion. After looking at the chart and listening to what Brad Garlinghouse has to say, we are going to hear soon. As a result of the fact that we are going to receive feedback from a number of people, including Monica Long, we ought to get began right away. In the past 24 hours, Ethereum has seen a 7% increase in value, while Bitcoin is currently trading at $3,816. It is currently down by approximately 10%. First, we will give it some thought, and then we will talk about it. In the end, both USDT and USDC were valued at 99 cents. If you are a friend, XRPS is currently working toward reaching 53 cents. When someone enters at 527, it will never cause any harm to them, so you should flip it over and poke it a little bit mouth to mouth. For those of you who keep track of the total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies at home, that is equal to 52 cents. That is not difficult. Given that we have already spent $2 trillion and $676 billion, what are our next steps? Everyone, the key to success lies in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is having a huge year this year. We have arrived in the year of Bitcoin. 74,000 is the target figure that we are attempting to surpass. I do believe that there is a possibility that there will be a minor retracement to that $68,000 level before we head higher again. But you're aiming to make more than $74,000. As of the time that I first began producing them, individuals have been receiving approximately 56,000 XRP on a monthly basis. Listen to what I have to say. Through these films, they were able to glimpse the vision. Intelligentness is required for the project, according to Nala. If you don't like Cardano when it's priced at 45, you're going to love it when it's priced at $6.90. I have been telling you for some time that this thing is finally starting to move, and at long last it is. This represents a 5.64% increase from its previous price of 48 cents. Cardano is going to be a very powerful guy. I told you, Pat, that I was so miserable in my relationship that I eventually sold everything in order to go back into it. It was around February when I got back. This is the equivalent of journeying to the moon, give or take. I am telling you that I am going to make a good profit from it. So we have received this, okay? Please be patient with me while I explain this. 28,890,000 is being brewed here. From a wallet that cannot be identified, XRP was transferred to the Bitstamp. So this does take place, is that correct? Following the acquisition of a Bitstamp by Robinhood for a total of $200 million, the company then spends between $28 million and $200 million on a stamp. XRP is sent from an anonymous wallet to Bitstamp H, which has a value of $15 million in United States currency. I have no idea what people sketch, but they do it. As far as I can tell, cooking. And explanation of the choice made by Ripple to invest in Bitstamps, a cryptocurrency exchange, is provided by the president of the firm. Remember that Ripples will glow and become more globally present, so you will need to stay in Bitstamp. This is something you should expect. Is there a ripple being caused by Robin? It seems that there is a problem someplace. Hood. People, the food that is being prepared over there is going to be advertised on Robinhood. The link between the stablecoin. RLUSD and XRP is something that Monica has been talking about, so take this into consideration. Stablecoin and XRP are both obviously used in some of your products when it comes to cross-border transactions with you. The stablecoin is the one that is used. It was the intention of the people who initially developed the ledger and XRP for XRP to act as a bridge asset for the long tail of currency pairs. We are currently having conversations on the tokenization of other kinds of assets that will occur in the future when new kinds of assets will be tokenized on the chain within. Intermediary that is really effective. Therefore, in order to provide service to our clients, we do require a variety of assets. Within the scope of this use case, stablecoins and XRP in particular are included. It includes stablecoins, especially XRP, with its consistent value. Creating any pair of liquids does not involve creating any bridge asset in order to provide you with information regarding any pair of liquids. What you say sounds good to me. I take pleasure in generating liquid XRP and RLUSD pairs, and you probably already know what those pairs are. Both make use of it because it is utilized by everything that is recorded on the XRP ledger. It would appear that Brad Garlinghouse is wearing a purple color in this photo. As of right now, this is the path that the court case is on. He has a point. Someone needs to put up a struggle that is worthy of respect. in order for others to follow in their footsteps. Does the relationship between Hinman, Clayton, and Gensler have any kind of significance? It is possible that it will occur to them, but I do not believe that it will truly occur. Certainly, there is no question about it yet. Come on, you are aware of how this operates. Will there actually be some kind of event? Right now, you should listen to this clip, despite the fact that it appears as though we are simply making this up to puns. We have been hopeful that the decision made by the court will have a significant impact on the situation. I am making an effort to be humorous. On the other hand, I am also referring to business in the sense that the others now have the option to walk a path that you, I believe, are already familiar with. Paul and the rest of the Coinbase team performed an outstanding job, in my opinion. You are aware that the court in that case has raised extremely significant concerns about the Securities and Exchange Commission seat, which is to everyone's benefit. However, as you can already see, this is the situation. Just what am I trying to say? What steps have been taken? What is Coinbase planning to do? What exactly has Grayscale accomplished? In spite of whether or not one agrees with it, the industry as a whole is in need of laborers. In order to fight the struggle, you hear individuals talking about the SEC winning for a prolonged period of time. As a result of their bullying of persons in a settlement, they did not achieve any success. Indeed, that is not a victory. That is a remarkable amount. In addition, that is the individual who gave in. It makes sense to me why they said it. However, they have not been successful in court to this point. Yes, up until that point in time. As a result of the fact that Ripple has already achieved a number of big victories against the SEC, as well as for you personally in more recent times, I was interested in hearing your perspective on the matter. Everything is wonderful, isn't it? Currently, I am considering it. Prior to that, we had a brief conversation. This is the path that we took. The attire that would be worn in San Francisco, New York, today was not anything that I was well aware of. The majority of the time I dress in suits. It was not a decision that was advised. At any time, you are more than welcome. Because of this, you are free to take whatever you like. What a wonderful surprise. There's Brad. Nevertheless, as is common knowledge, this sector has always been tainted with corruption. In point of fact, it has never, ever been honest. The most important thing for you to do, people, is to receive your money and go on. At this point, 90% of the general populace is saying, I get it, crypto gets it, XRP is a garbage coin. One example is that there are even XRP holders who are starting to question whether or not XRP will do anything. Pay attention to the first video of the day if you are interested in leaving XRP after a period of 6 months. My residence here dates back to the year 2017. Then, let's make a decision about what we want to do at this location. In a few months, I have a feeling that we won't even remember the price of XRP, and many of us will never forget the awful experiences we had, because there have been a lot of terrible experiences. I say this because I have a hunch that we will forget anything for holders of XRP, but I believe that the amount of money that is going to stream into that with a stable Ripple coin, mix that with the activities of central banks like Japan, and combine it all together is going to be a significant amount. The all-time high is finally broken, and we finally get some utility. A sizable amount of inflows are moving over the XRP ledger, and we finally passed the previous record. XRP value in the double digits is the ideal target for us. We are going to make it through this bullish cycle as well as all of those challenging situations.